Hello gamers. I've seen some confusion about what exactly light load does in Elden Ring. I did some testing myself and thought I'd just share the results. My conclusion is that the dodge distance and the speed of your backsteps are the only things that seem to change. I used the fast travel of this bridge to have a consistent starting point, and did 10 dodges in light and medium load. With light load, my character ends up being between the two pillars of that tower. With medium, I only made it to the unlit lantern. For the next test, I tried covering a set distance. Light load got through the archway with 19 rolls, and medium needed 21. So my guess is that the range increase is 10%. Which isn't huge, but big enough to make a difference in some cases. Especially in the late game, when a lot of bosses start spinning. In PvP, it can also be decent. It makes you more slippery and harder to roll catch. There were a few situations where I didn't need to dodge an attack because my first dodge already moved me far enough, which allows you to do some stuff you otherwise couldn't. But poise still allows you to do way more stuff. Backsteps are a bit faster with light load. The distance doesn't change, but light load finished the 10th step sooner, by about 7%. You can see that there's always a slight delay with medium load. Not sure if there's all that much use for that. And now for all the things that stay the same. The running speed doesn't change, despite the different animation. Neither does stamina recovery. Going above 70% into heavy load will see a big decrease, about 25% slower. But below that it's always the same. Stamina cost of attacks and dodges is also the same. There is no difference in dodge speed or recovery. In the first test they both finished their 10th dodge at the exact same frame. The delay between an attack and a dodge also doesn't change. Stealth doesn't change. I got spotted at the exact same distance both when walking and crouching. Fall damage is the same. And finally, for the hardest thing to test, iframes. I needed a long active hitbox so I could dodge into it and see the exact moment when the iframes ran out. So I waited for the giants to do their big slam. Dodging is on the release of the button in this game. So I lined the clips up at the exact frame where circle wasn't pressed anymore. And both times I got hit at the exact same frame. It's still possible that the iframes at the start of the dodge change, but I have no clue how you would test that. Also, I honestly doubt they would tie something essential like iframes to a part of your build. Again. So overall, I'd say light load is a decent option. Dodging with it is better. What you have to consider is that the extra range also makes dodging into attacks easier. Think about dodging into a sword swing. Covering more distance means that your character passes through the damaging hitbox quicker. So your timing of the dodge doesn't need to be as precise. I think that's the main reason why dodging with light load feels nicer, despite having the same amount of iframes. But I'd say that medium load is still superior for most characters. You're sacrificing defense, poise, and potentially extra levels in endurance that could be spent elsewhere. I hope it was helpful. Goodbye.